See, I told you I know shit about fucking
That's fine. That's fine.
garage doors.
But I
don't know anything about any kind of doors. I'm stuck in this room for eternity.
Jesus Christ, though. But I was looking at this. I was just
Jesus.
Yeah, I was exactly. I was just Jesus. Jesus. Like, who the fuck would? What happens if there's a power outage? Does this thing like the thing becomes useless essentially, unless it's on its own like power supply, which is, I don't know how you would do that. I'm not a fucking engineer, but Jesus, seriously, it's fucking ridiculous.
So what I'm getting out of this ultimately is that I stand a chance with the shit hat.
You could at
Because
least
if that guy did it with the fucking garage door locker, I stand a chance with the shit hat.
Maybe if you offer them like $5 for 50% of the company, then maybe, yeah.
The company's worth like $2.
Yeah.
Thanks, that's profit already. You guys rule. I mean, fuck.
Oh man, fucking
But yeah, that's ridiculous, man. It's fucking garage door locker.
Fucking shit hat. You gotta.
Like, I invented rope. Good, hang yourself.
Yeah,
now.
Very, very, very cool. Very good. I applaud you. You invented rope. You invented something that already fucking exists.
I invented a garage door locker. Good, go lock yourself in it, you fucking idiot.
Make sure the car's running.
Yeah, seriously. Could you invent a car asphyxiation kit, please?
Yeah.
For yourself?
I invented an autoerotic asphyxiation kit. Oh, really? Who's your spokesperson? We got the guy that was on Kung Fu and the Kill Bill movies. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck is that guy's name?
David Carradine.
David Carradine.
We were gonna choose Michael Hutchins, but you know he died a lot of time ago, and you know
nobody knows him.
Seriously, people inventing stupid shit like myself.
No, like that.
But hey, at least I'm not trying to make millions off of it, like legitimately.
No,
I guess.
No, you were just thinking around, just going, man, that'd be kind of a good idea, and it's kind of funny too.
Yeah.
Andy would like it.
It just came up to me because, like, you know, people just come up to me and they're like, "Hey, man, blah 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 blah," and they're like, "Well, you know, drop fucking science on me about this question that they have," and I'm just kind of stuck there, being like, "Yeah, okay, I gotta take a shit," you know.
Yeah.
Or something else, like maybe not necessarily taking a shit, but I thought it would be kind of funny.
Right, but I'm also saying, like, let's say you're not the guy that has to take a shit. Let's say you're talking to Terry in accounting again, and you see that he's got to take a major dump. He's doing that fucking dance, like, yeah. Wouldn't you be like, he's got to take a dump. I'm not that much of an asshole that I'm gonna keep him around here so that he shits his pants.
Unless, like me, you get pleasure in otter people's pain. And...
You're like, although he did slap my ass at the Christmas party. So Terry, how's everything going? Yeah. It's ultimate payback. Motherfucker.
Oh, man. Enjoy the Hershey squirts, sir.
Yeah, there we go. Even like professional athletes can have it. Just call it like the Hershey helmet.
The Hershey helmet. Coach, I gotta go out back. Say no more. Your Hershey helmet is blinking.
Exactly.
In the future, man, I'm telling you, we will all have, or maybe we'll like breed to the point where we have little lights on our heads that tell you when you need to take a shit.
I think we'll all be cyborgs by that point, so it'll be fairly obvious.
That's true.
You just see like little, like you have like a wrist mounted like TV screen or something like that, and just like scroll through it like a fucking smartphone. Like, all right, what's my waist level at? 40%. Okay, yeah, I'm good. You know, when it's red and starts blinking, you're just like, okay, gotta go. Just transform and just roll down to the fucking bathroom.
Jesus!
Pop.
Oh man. Fucking shit hat.
Bullshit!
That's how I kind of feel about it now too, actually, after all this talking about it. And it doesn't make sense.
It really doesn't.
You baby gorilla. Why don't you work a zoo and stop bothering people?
Although, yeah, well, you showed me the Japanese shit hat, basically. That was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
That's just so weird, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, did you read the article at all?
No. So you should just explain it.
Okay, so basically what it was, there's a museum in Japan that kids can go to.
Of course, fucking Japan. I mean, no offense, but of course, fucking Japan.
Well, of course, if something's fucking weird and outrageous, it's fucking out in Japan. You know, miles away from America, where apparently shit makes sense here. You know,
got to keep things clean and sterile.
Yeah, but no, so it's almost like
kind of like Nazis. Who said that?
You had to go there.
Oh, like there's no comparison between modern day America and the Nazis. It's been made millions of times. In fact, actually, didn't Seth Rogen just compare that fucking sniper movie to the Nazi movie and the mini movie inside of Inglourious Bastards?
He did, yeah. He said it was like the
That's
propaganda
genius.
film, yeah.
That's genius. I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
Yeah, and pretty much.
He makes a good point because like the
he
similarities are pretty fucking astounding. I mean, not to go on a tirade here, but
yeah.
Anyway. So in Japan, there's a museum.
So in Japan, it's a hands-on museum that kids can go to, like the one up in Boston, or I think there's one in Providence or something like that. Like kids can go hands-on and learn shit there.
Mm-hmm.
This particular exhibit teaches them how a toilet works, and the way they do it, it's kind of genius in the sense of
Really is.
They put on a hat that's like the swirly shit design that we all know and love. That little cartoony shit logo.
It is a shit hat.
Yes, it is a
like
hat.
A legitimate shit hat.
A legitimate hat that looks like a coil of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids jump into this giant toilet that's set up, and it teaches them about how a toilet works. And I'm like...
Because, it's realistic for a turd to jump from the floor into the toilet.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed...
Whatever. They should have them, drop slowly from above the toilet through, some sort of... something to feel what it's really like to be a turd.
That just be like, look, we're gonna show you kids now what it's like when you have diarrhea. Okay, we need about 10 of you to jump in at the same time.
Oh wait, there's a blockage. It must be the fat kid.
No, the fat kid's gonna be like the fucking dingleberry.
Like, Bruce, get out of there.
I can't
jerk off.
Like
you dingleberry, literally.
He's like Winnie the shit.
Oh, man. So what does this end up like? Okay, so they fall into the toilet, and then what happens? Like,
then I don't know how it goes from there, but I would imagine it's almost like the toilet acts like a slide that brings them to another exhibit that basically shows them the inner working of oh, this is what happens, this is where the water goes, this is what happens, blah 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 blah.
So you think it's essentially like a gag to get to a legitimate exhibit, basically?
Exactly.
I mean, what else would they do? Like, make the kids run through the fucking tubes and shit? Like, that seems a little torturous.
No, but I mean, you gotta give them something that'll help them remember it. Like, if you have them running through pipes, give them a fucking Mario hat.
Yeah.
Do something like that. Like, if I'm gonna learn about how a toilet works and whatnot, I'm gonna remember it so much better if I'm wearing a fucking hat that looks like a piece of shit and I jump into this giant goddamn toilet.
That's very true.
Okay, so somebody's standing in front of me lecturing me with a fucking laser pointer going, okay, so you push the lever, the water swirls around down this way and blah blah blah. Like, I'm gonna pay attention because it's a toilet and it's funny, but I mean, if I'm going down a giant toilet with a piece of shit on my head, I'm gonna remember that.
You're gonna be front row center.
Dude, I'm gonna
that lecture.
Dude, I would
be taking notes.
I would ace that exam blindfolded.
You walk into the class and you should be like, Mr. Moss, do it on retard. You'd be like, shut up, bitch, give me the test.
Just sit down, put a blindfold on, just be like, calm down, bitch, I got this.
Oh man, I suddenly have a strange urge to go to Japan and market my shit hat. I mean, they'd love it, apparently. I mean, maybe this toilet exhibit, why not?
Maybe, man. If anywhere, it's gonna work over there, maybe.
That's true. That's true.
Jesus!
Jesus! What wacky fucking world we live in.
I know, man. Fucking shit hat, though.
Shit hat, man. That was my idea of the day.
Oh,
probably the best idea I'll have all week. That's sad. That's the measure, that's the fucking high water mark of my week. That's pretty low. No pun intended, high water.
It's getting on the rim.
High shit water.
Somebody get the Ajax.
Call the plumber.
If you want to market like a stupid hat that people will probably buy, considering the fucking pet rock made $1 million fucking dollars, how about this? Okay, you have a hat, and on the top of it is a light bulb.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the light bulb is always burnt out.
Okay.
And you call it the idiot's thinking cap.
That could work. That
would never fucking work.
Why not?
Imagine going through an airport with that damn thing.
Well, you'd have to make it out of something not glass.
Well, plastic, obviously, but...
Yeah. Although, my grandfather has a pretty funny hat that's got like a bunch of like... it's just like a regular trucker's hat. And it's got like a bunch of paint kind of like splattered on it.
Yeah.
And it just says, damn seagulls. Because it looks like shit. Yeah. Pretty funny.
Honestly, dude, I never pictured your grandpa for like a big like poop joke guy.
He's not really a big poop joke guy, but he does have that hat.
But if he thinks something's pretty funny, he's gonna go for it.
Oh yeah. He has another funny sign in his basement, or at least he used to, that says Kelly's Tool Works, as in like the store, like Kelly's Tool Works. Does yours?
Yeah. I got it.
Oh man,
fucking A, dude. So that's been your big thing, is just, dude.
That's all I have time for, man. Is fucking shit hat. As I speak, I'm speaking to you in a room that is literally filled, not filled, but I mean it's got a shit ton of boxes in it. Like, everywhere I look, there's boxes. Like, we're already packed up and ready to go. Pretty much. Well, not really. I mean, like, we still have a ton of shit to pack. But this room that I'm in is really, really packed up. Very far in advance. We're moving in, like, 2 months, but we have a ton of shit, so...
Except a shit hat.
So it's shit hat. Shit's been on the brain. Need a hat for it. So yeah, it's kind of weird, as it becomes like less and less your room and less your house, So it's kind of a surreal experience.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, it's still yours. Like, you're still paying the rent for it. You're still under technically a contract with management.
Yeah, for another 2 fucking months.
Yeah,
less than that at this point.
Yeah, so for another 2 fucking months. So what does it matter?
Yeah. Fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are totally bad-mouthing these motherfuckers as soon as we're out of here. Because shit has been like so shoddy, and like they just don't take care of shit. But like we want to make sure we get our
yeah, you want to make sure you are like
security back.
Yeah, you want to make sure you are absolutely like 100% in the clear before that.
Yeah, we need to cut cut off all ties basically. But like we were even told like that if we called the president or whatever, that they would raise the rent even further. So you can only imagine what would happen if like we bitched them out in a public way or whatever, and they found out, and like what would they do? Keep our security deposit? Like they could, I guess. They could be like, oh well, there's this little hole